Hey everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello. We are going to do a couple of updates, one that will include this painting, and then we're gonna go shopping. This past Saturday, I was working, I was doing some eBay listing and things, and Irf called and said, hey, I'm gonna cut out early. I'm towing a car to Streetsboro. Can I stop by and pick you up and then we can do some shopping or whatever you want to do? And I was like, yes, please. Is that a real question? So he picked me up and we went to the Goodwill in Streetsboro, and then right next to it is a flea market, and we stopped in there. Unfortunately, it was kind of right nearing the end of the day for them, so we did get the lay of the land. I did record some things and I picked up a few things. So I'm going to take you to both places. We're going to do some shopping. I'm going to show you what I bought, a couple of cool things. Before I do that, let's talk about a couple of updates. So last week or the week before, I asked you all about a live chat and a sale, and everybody said, yes, let's do that. So I'm excited to announce that next Tuesday, we will have a live chat and a small sale. I think I'm going to bring some things that I like and I hope that you like. But if you have anything that you'd like to see in the live sale, it could be anything from some jewelry to some pottery to some glass. Anything that your little heart desires, put it in the comments below. So I will be sure to bring something that maybe you'll be interested in. And as far as timing, a little bit later in the day for those who watch on the West Coast. So I'm actually thinking 9 o'clock. Something like that. That's also something that I would love some weigh-in on. Of course, I will update you on Thursday's video as to an exact time, and I will put out some sort of announcement on both YouTube, Instagram, saying when exactly it will be. But I am thinking a week from today, and I hope that as many people that are watching can join us, because I really want to interact with you guys. I really want to talk. And so I'm excited about that. We'll make that happen. All right, the painting. Guys, I found the guy who owns the castle. I did, and I emailed him. He's actually a member of parliament in the UK. His name is Chris Law. He owns the castle. He bought it in 2016, and I sent him an email. I found his parliament email address online, and I sent him an email, and I heard back from him. He is interested in the painting. He was excited to hear from me. I have not actually gotten back to him yet because I've decided to go down a couple other avenues as well. I am waiting to hear back from who I think is the director of the Scotland Museum. I've reached out to somebody else who could maybe put me in contact with some other groups who'd be interested in the painting. My ultimate goal is to get this painting back to Scotland, back to the UK, where it belongs, and into somebody's hands who can possibly do right with it. It needs probably to be reframed. It possibly needs a little bit of restoration. I'm not sure if Mr. Law, who owns the castle, is the right person. I don't know. I really do. I really would like to see it hanging on the castle wall. So why am I hesitant to send it to him or to deal with him directly? I didn't get the best sense from him when I emailed him, and he emailed me back. And I'm okay. I'm just going to be honest. So even if he sees this, I don't care. I'm just going to be honest. He didn't look at anything I sent him. He read the email. He heard or saw Invicorti painting, and he responded, but he didn't watch the video. He said things that gave me absolutely no credit for knowing any of the history. I've only, sent him an email and received one, but I'm interested in linking to other people in that area. And I just want to make sure it's in the right hands. That's all I want. I want to make sure it's in the right hands. And I hope that anybody watching would understand that. I will continue to correspond with Chris, and I will probably tell him, because he even was like, well, we should find out who this artist is. And I want to just say, like, can you Google the artist and see how important he was? And yes, he's local, because he said maybe he's local. Yes, he was local. He's a very renowned architectural artist. His name is James Lawson Stewart. He was alive between 1829 and 1911. And I was able to find another painting by him of the same castle, but it was quite a bit different, and I shared that on my video from last week. But mine predates that, so I was able to kind of date it in that 1850s, 1860s time period. And oh, it's just so exciting, and I have no idea how it's going to play out, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see how it all plays out. But I will keep you updated, and I will likely do some sort of different kind of vlog or documentary of my own with the find and the journey. And yeah, I have no idea how it will end, but it's exciting. I'm excited. So I'll keep you all updated. But you're all here to go shopping. So now that I got all that business out, let's go shopping. This Goodwill is located in Streetsboro, Ohio at 1703 on Route 303. First thing I spotted was this cute little pencil cup. Look at, somebody knows whose dog that is. He's resin, made in China, probably sold for somewhere between $15 and $20. He's probably gonna go in the booth for somewhere between $8 and $10. He's just a very cool looking Cocker Spaniel, and I know he's a popular dog. So anything that I find that somebody can say, oh, that looks like my dog, is a good thing to go in the booth. So if you're seeing this now and this looks like your dog, hit me up, because he'll be easy to ship as well. Down here I spotted a Temptations piece. Now keep an eye out for this piece. It is a dual purpose piece where on the one side, there's this insert where you can do like chips and dips, and then when you flip it over, that piece becomes a pedestal for a cake plate. These can go anywhere from $45 to $55 depending on where you're getting it shipped, and that's pretty awesome. That one was chipped, so of course I had to leave it. This turned out to be like a hobbyist piece, big platter. That thing was heavy. I think those were apples. That piece was not heavy. I'm obviously in a red section here. This spongeware, I was expecting it to be stamped with a maker, and it was not. And I don't remember what was on that, but it was not cheap. The prices here were, some were a little steep. This guy, he was missing an eye. Poor guy. That one, man, somebody either tea stained it or it was really dirty. I loved this piece, but they had $5 on this, and I was not interested in paying that price. I think they kind of price things like half of what they retail for if there's a retail sticker on it. So, hey people, pull your retail stickers off of your donated items. At least the price. Then we'll get some better deals. So there was some Easter things and some Halloween things. Obviously this is a whole like holiday area. Now I'm seeing some Christmas things, and I spot these two cuties here. These little angels were made in the 50s, and there were a bunch of them, like a whole band of them. But here we only found two. And because they were in such good condition, I did take a look around to see if there was any more, but just these two, so I grabbed them. Oftentimes you find these, the wings have broken off, so I was happy to see them in this condition with zero chips, cracks, or repairs. They were $2 a piece. They're made in Japan. A lot of companies imported them. This one is National Potteries, Bedford, Ohio. I just have two of them, but there are many different ones with different instruments. And if you have, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a whole band, you can sell them for $50, $60, $70, depending on how many you have. Individually, if somebody's missing one, you can probably get 10 or 12. As a set, I'm looking at probably 16 to 18 for the two. And I don't know, I'll probably put them in inventory and either list them on eBay later this year or take them over to the shop. Maybe somebody's looking for them there as well. Ooh, a new cart. Let's see what's over here. I looked down here and I saw these gnomes, but that frame and that board was really cheap. And then these are made actually by Amazon. They're called pins on pins on bedding. And I guess they're kind of mid-tier pricing, but the twin set I really wasn't interested in. Looks like larger sets are worth, more money. Oh, this koala had his nose broken, but this little guy was perfect. Gotta love when a cart comes out, and he was on that cart, and he's adorable. Look at that face, and he was 50 cents. So, of course, I'm gonna grab him for 50 cents. I might go ahead and list him on eBay because I haven't found another one like him exactly on eBay, and he's awful stinking cute. So, my 50 cents may turn into $8 or $10 on eBay. I spotted some cute Mickey Mouse oven mitts right here on the back of the cart. And then look over here, I see Snoopy. Oh my gosh, you should feel how heavy this piece is. It's a nice glass bank. So this decision to pick these up was based on the fact that I looked at the bag, I saw $3. There was somebody else who was right up against me looking at the cart. So I picked them up and I threw them in the cart. Not the best purchase. Yes, that makes them $1 a piece. I thought they were newer than they actually are. They are pre-owned. They're in really great condition. They need just like delinted, but they will sell at the shop probably for $3 a piece, something like that. And that's still, I'm going to make some money. The nice thing about them was I was able to put my breakables down in there to like take them home. So they came in handy. I've seen this guy before in a few antique booths. He's very cute. He's a bank. He was made by Anchor Hocking, and they sell in the antique booth somewhere between $15 and $20. And that's basically what you'll get on eBay with shipping. So 20-ish if you're including shipping. It's a heavier piece. It's over a pound. It's not going to go first class. So I will probably take him over to the booth and put somewhere between $12 and $15 on him, and he should sell there. All right, let's see what's in this other little rolly cart over here. Got a glass box. It was very cheap. No weight to it. That looks like a little figurine down there. Oh, I see a bird. I see a Pomeranian, but then I see a bird. He's pretty cute. Yeah, I like him. I think he can come home with me too. When I was digging around in that cart, I saw this flash of color and I just thought, oh my gosh, look at that guy. He's really cool. The colors are amazing. This looks like kind of an airbrushed look, and that's great. He was $2. That's not a great price. Since he is modern, he has a Made in China sticker on him. I probably should have left him there, but he's just too cute and I couldn't. And I know that in my whimsical booth over at the shop, he will definitely get picked up for $5 or $6. So I'm not going to lose money on him. I decided to bring him home. On the other side of this cart, I could see some feathers. So it's kind of inching my way around, looking down here like, what exactly is this? I don't know if these are pheasant feathers, but they were built into a clock, so I had to check that out. And then I saw this Halloween tree here, which I kind of want one of these, but when I saw that they had $5 on it, I'm like, nah, I'll pass. And then I had to show you these chairs. They must have come out of a barbershop or something. I don't know, but they were red and they were retro and they were pretty cool, so I wanted you to see them. Let's go check out the other place that's right next door. This is a flea market that I've actually seen in the past. My mom and I went to this Streetsboro Goodwill and said, oh my gosh, there's a flea market over there. And I don't know what our timing was that day, but we did not stop in. On this day, the flea market closed at 5. I think we were coming out of Goodwill just after 4. And we decided to at least go over, see the lay of the land, see if it was someplace we'd want to come back to. And in fact, it is. There was a lot of things in there, a lot of vendors. Some of them had closed early on this particular day, so we didn't go in all of the booths. We couldn't see the whole place in the little, short amount of time that we had, but we did find a few things. So let's take a look at what we saw. The Streetsboro Flea Market is located at 1513 Ohio State Route 303. And the first thing that we saw when we walked in the door were these monstrous sculptures. They're made out of scrap pieces, so those black ones are like tires, and this guy down here is made out of spoons. Crazy cool. Look at that alligator, how huge he was. Bill Starcher was the artist, and I just wanted to show those. They were so neat. First thing I spotted in this booth, and I'm in this booth because everything is half off, was this little deer. I have a couple of Blue Mountain pottery pieces like that. That one is a Niagara Falls souvenir piece, so I passed on it. Everything in this booth was half off though, so that's why I was really looking carefully through it. This pottery piece here, this is a planter made by E.O. Brody, and they had $5 on it, which made it $2.50, but it's just not worth enough. And with that chip, I had to pass on it. But I was not about to pass on this piece. Look at this piece for 50 cents. I had never seen anything like this, and it was so unique. So of course, I had to get this. It says Champion Bull Thrower mug. If anybody knows what a Champion Bull Thrower is, please let me know. Because I don't. Is that just a rider? Like you get thrown from the bull? Or are you actually picking a bull up and throwing it? Which I think is impossible. It's fabulous. It's probably made in the 60s or 70s based on this color. Look at that graphic, that raised. Oh, I love it. And then just to top it off, we got a bell in there. It's fantastic. It has a sticker on the bottom that just says a quality product from Japan. And I have only found one other one. It is currently listed on Etsy shop. I want to say they have $38 on it. Of course, I'll share. I'm going to put mine on eBay. I don't think I'm going to ask anywhere near that. Probably in the $20 to $24 range is where I'm going to be with this. But so neat and in great condition. I took a look around the rest of this booth, and I think, you know, looking back now, I'm like, why didn't I touch that? Why didn't I see what that was worth? We were really kind of feeling hurried, and I wanted to see kind of the rest of the place and how big it was. I'm hoping that I can get back here maybe while this is still half off, because I'm seeing a few other things that I probably should have taken a look at. This frame was adorable. Did not have a price on it, unfortunately. In this flea market, the vendors have to be there. So I did get to purchase that mug because somebody was collecting for this specific vendor, but if you have a space here, you have to work it. You have to actually find the person to pay. You know, I collect tonala. So I have enough ducks, and I was thinking if I like this, maybe I could resell it, but look at his neck, completely broken and repaired. I shouldn't have been holding him that way. Do you see it? Do you see it? An entire table of little things that a lot of them are glass and pretty. Look at this guy. He's so cute. This guy's cute too. This is a piece done by Joe Rice. You could look for these. Some of these have value. This one, not so much. Maybe $15 to $20, but some of his other pieces that are more rare. Speaking of rare, if you know, you know. I originally, when I looked down and saw that, my heart skipped a beat. And I'm not seeing anything else here. Nothing has prices on it, but the vendor was there. So other than the mushroom had a $4 price tag. I took two things. What do you think I got? He's not Murano. He is likely Chinese or some other glass maker. The pontil is just not perfect enough. I'll tell you what though, the controlled bubbles look really nice. So we got this cobalt encased in clear penguin with these controlled bubbles. The Italian term for that is bollicante. And he's great. He does have a little blemish right here. You can see it right there. So he's not worth a ton of money. I did make a deal with this guy. He wanted 10 for both the pieces that I picked up off that table. I got him to 8 for a piece because I said, this guy's got a little nick in him. He probably would sell if he was perfect around $20. With this little imperfection, probably closer to 10 or 12. That's okay. He's very cool. I think he might make an appearance in my sale next week. Oh, my heart skipped a beat when I saw this guy. And you heard me. I was like, do you see it? Do you see it? This is a Viking glass epic blue mushroom, and it is in the 3-inch size. I want to say it's like 3 inches tall by like 3.5 wide. And they have several sizes of this mushroom. They are worth money. They are very, very highly collectible. If this piece is perfect, anywhere from 60, 65 up to like 80, 85, depending on the availability of them at that time. Right now on eBay, there's only a handful listed. This guy is not perfect though. He's got a little ding right here on the back. You can see it there. It's smooth. It's not jagged. And it does display perfectly from this side. However, that definitely affects the value. Collectors of glass are very particular. So this is nowhere near a $60 piece of glass. It's probably 20 to 25 if I'm lucky, maybe 29. And that's okay. I was glad to find it there and rescue it. It may live here for a little bit. If you know somebody who's collecting this and they're looking for a small one, this would be a great little temporary piece while they're looking for their own, like in the wild of this size. But yeah, for $4, it was definitely worth the pickup. If you're looking for the Viking mushrooms, they do have these kind of textured underbellies. They look like mushrooms. All right, my friends, that was the whole shopping trip and my haul. I'm so happy that you came along. In fact, if you're still here, big love to you. I appreciate you. If you're still here and you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do that. I want to say we were like 10 away when I was recording this, maybe less, from that 2,000 mark. And man, when we hit that 2,000 mark, I want to find something to celebrate. And probably, I would say definitely, I'm going to say with confidence, definitely we're going to be at that 2,000 mark by next week. So maybe on Tuesday or Thursday next week, I will announce what that 2,000, prize will be. And we will start like an entry on that Tuesday and get everybody's names collected so that I can do a drawing maybe the next week. But how exciting. I owe that all to you guys, and I appreciate all the support, all the love, and all the friendships that I am making along the journey. And yes, thank you. If you have not subscribed, please do that and join our growing YosoBoho tribe. And if you are clicking around doing that, subscribing and clicking the bell and all that, also hit a like or a dislike and leave me a comment down below. Tell me about something that you're looking for that maybe I can bring to the sale next week. Tell me about something that you saw while we were out shopping. Tell me anything or just say hello. And then the last thing and the best thing that you can do is share out the channel, because that's what got us to 2,000 to begin with. And that's what's going to help us continue to grow. Tell them to come over and subscribe, join our YosoBoho tribe. All right, everybody, that is it. I will see you on Thursday with another shop along. We went from this area back to Lakemore where I found this painting because I thought maybe there's something else there from that estate. So join us on Thursday to see what more we found at that Goodwill. See you then.